Hey guys, Scott from the recordingsolution.com. Today I want to shoot a quick tutorial on using two compressors instead of just having one compressor do all the heavy lifting and all the work to get the desired result you need. This is one of the videos in a compression series of videos that I'm doing. We did an EQ series. You can go and check it out at Recording Solution YouTube or recordingsolution.com, and we did a whole EQ series, and I give away a free EQ chart on the site. And now I'm going to do a compression tutorial, so this is one of the videos. So if you haven't watched part 1 and 2, I will link to them at the end of this video, and go back and check out all the knobs and controls, and then I break down everything they do, and then we go into more detail in the second video on some of those controls. But here, a lot of times people will just slap one compressor on. This is a vocal, and it just has EQ and one compressor. Now usually, and there's nothing wrong with using one compressor, but usually I try to shoot for like between -3 and -6 dBs of gain reduction, meaning we're turning down these loud peaks right here. You see these? We're turning these down to where they're kind of more even with these smaller vocal areas right here, because a vocal is very dynamic naturally. So you can get very loud and then very quiet in the same chorus. This is a chorus. So you want to try to even that performance out. That's what a compressor does. It just kind of evens it out, makes it a more professional sounding vocal track. And because in a vocal, in a song, you want to hear every single word. That's the difference between a professional and a non-professional mix. You can't hear every word in a non-professional mix, and in a professional mix, you'll notice how you can hear every little single thing going on. You can make out every word, and that's what you want to strive for. It's just very important. So a compressor helps you do that. So the settings I would do would be kind of like a, I don't know, medium to faster to slower attack. Somewhere in this area is a good healthy range, depending on exactly what you're going for. But I'm going to keep it set about a medium attack, and then like a medium to fast release. And just a small ratio, 3:1. Threshold, I just moved the threshold around until I was getting, like I said, -3 to -6 dBs of gain reduction. And then I did the makeup gain to compensate for that gain reduction. So if I got a -3 to -6, I kind of put it at -4. My goal is to make the input right here and the output level kind of the same, so I know I'm not just turning up louder than what it was coming in, and that's why I think it sounds good. If it's pretty much the same input and output, and then I bypass it on and off, and it sounds better with it on, then I feel like I'm doing something good with the compression. I'm not just turning it up. It's actually evening out the performance. So let me play you this with one compressor. This is a chorus of a new song I'm working on. And I'll be standing on the ground, head held high with my fist up screaming. And I'll be the man you can count on when the shit goes down. So that was decent, but here it is without the compressor. And I'll be standing on the ground, head held high with my fist up screaming. And I'll be. So you hear how in I'll be, and then the I'll on both these parts right here, those are pretty, at the peak volumes of those words, you can pretty much hear those clearly. But then when it gets down into these areas right here, and then especially these areas, you kind of lose the vocal, it gets really quiet. And so I set the volume fader so that you could hear those peaks very well, but then you lose them. So you're like, how do I get these to all sound the same? You could do automation right here in Pro Tools. You see this black line, you could actually physically write all these clip gain lines up, or you could do a compressor. So when you turn on that one compressor, it kind of sounds more even. So let's do it again without, and then I'll click it on. And I'll be standing on the ground, head held high with my fist up screaming. And I'll be the man you can count on when the shit goes down. Listen right here. High with my fist up screaming. With my fist up screaming. I'm going to turn it off and listen how they disappear. These right here. Head held high with my fist up screaming. I'm turning it on. Head held high with my fist up screaming. Now that's decent. It's okay. But I would like it more in your face, more up front. So what you could do is just add another compressor right here. And what I did is I literally copied I think it's Option. Hold down Option on a Mac, and I drug a copy of this compressor that you see on the screen down here, and I kind of just tweaked the settings a little bit to where I was getting another -3-ish to -6 dB. Sometimes I'll do like -3 dBs on one and -3 dBs on another, and together they do -6 dBs total, which is still not even that much compression. But I'm gonna play this with just the one compressor, and then I'm gonna click on the second compressor and watch how even more it comes up in your face. I'll be standing on the ground, head held high with my fist up screaming. I'll be the man you can count on when the shit goes down. Now, it wasn't that big of a difference, but listen right here again to those. Head held high with my fist up screaming. With my fist up screaming, those right there. So here it is without it. Head held high with my fist up screaming. Now with it. Head held high with my fist up screaming. Without. Head held high with my fist up screaming. With. Head held high with my fist up screaming. They're just a little bit more up front, a little bit more audible. So I'm not trying to get this pumping sound and dramatic compression sound, because I don't like that. I want it to sound more natural. But what this does is just even out the performance. So here it is with both of them. And I'll be standing on the ground, head held high with my fist up screaming. I'll be the man you can count on. Now here it is without any compression, and then I'll click both of them on. And I'll be standing on the ground, head held high with my fist up screaming. And I'll be the man you can count on when the shit goes down. And I'll be. So that's a pretty dramatic effect in a good way. So try 2 compressors out next time on your mix. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you like it. If you don't like it, tell me why. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and go to the site, therecordingsolution.com, and click on the free tools page, and there you will get a free ebook telling you how I set up my home studio, a lot of the gear I personally use, some of the homemade acoustic treatment I've done. Maybe you can do it yourself, but try to get in the ballpark. And just setting up your home studio in general and things to look out for, and just some tips. And I also have a free EQ chart breaking down a lot of different instruments and their starting points for frequency range to get you in the ballpark. And it's a little cheat sheet and an actual printout graphic thing I made. And you can go get that right now for free. I'll eventually have some kind of compression cheat sheet as well. But you'll also be put on the email list where you get free tutorials delivered straight to your inbox just like this, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff and things that normal people just watching on the web don't get. So go to therecordingsolution.com, sign up for the free stuff, and become part of the tribe. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel right here. Hit those little bells so you know when I release a video, and it'll bump us up to your some content that you can see every time I release a video. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your attention. Scott from therecordingsolution.com. See you on the other side.